Total War Rome Remastered. Many brilliant unique factions, but who to play as first? Of course, Rome is the obvious answer. The Julii and Brutii, brilliant choices, but then who? I am very familiar with this game, but for me getting into Warhammer was very difficult. Here I was presented with many interesting looking factions, but I had no idea who fit my playstyle best, and it was a nightmare to try and really get into that. So this is for the players out there who feel the way I felt back then. The Roman Julii, brilliant choice, an infantry faction, high quality troops, beautiful armour and a very defensive playstyle. Let the enemy come to you. Your opponents, the Gauls, the exact opposites, cheap but plentiful. You should be able to butcher these guys pretty easily. This faction is for the most typical Roman fan. The Roman Brutii, identical units, yet different approach. Your opponents are much more professional. You are up against phalanxes, powerful from the front but weak on the sides. If you want a bit more of a challenge, this is the faction for you. You are an infantry faction, yet manoeuvrability will be key to success. This is for the player who likes to be more engaged and play tactically. Those are the two Roman factions I would recommend for a good starter. They are like the dwarves in Warhammer, great infantry, terrible cav, and allow you to play at your own pace. But this game is not just about Rome. Next up, the Greek city-states. Your land is scattered around, making for a difficult start on the campaign map, but once you get moving and start to connect settlements together, you become a serious force. Your army is phalanxes, the ultimate defensive weapon, plus you will be attacked from all corners of your empire. If you like a good defensive siege, where you can force your enemies into a choke point, this is the faction for you. Plus, local nearby Cretan archer mercenaries, one of the best units in the game. Recruit these. These play more like the elves in Warhammer, potential to have territory dotted around and good archers, but you also have decent infantry, so maybe not a perfect fit. Macedon is a faction that I adore. My next roleplay campaign will be about them. They are a phalanx faction also, yet they have excellent cav, mostly in the famed companions. You should always have cavalry advantage over your Greek rivals. Second, their phalanxes are not hoplites, but pikemen, meaning their spears are longer. Now, the Greeks pack more of a punch, but the Macedonians get the first hit. Morale is a major player in this game, more so than in any other Total War title. Use your cav advantage to get around your enemy and kill their general. Then, that first hit factor on your pikemen could break the enemy morale from there. You are a mobile, offensive version of the Greeks. If used right, you can have devastating impact. If not, your front line will probably crumble quite quickly. Macedon has close access to mercenary Cretan archers, plus superb unique infantry and devastating cav. This faction is for the all-round type of player, so I would say if you are a fan of the Empire in Warhammer, go for Macedon. Scythia. I hate horse archers, but they are not too bad now that you can see the range indicators on your units. It's really up to you here. If you like missile cav, go for it, but it's not for me. And then, the barbarians. Not the best quality troops, but they can field a lot of them. If it is your playstyle to just throw in a load of cannon fodder, these are the guys for you. The best option here for a starter player would be the Britons. Their chariot generals make for a fun, unique campaign, and you start furthest away from the Romans, allowing you more time to develop, and on top of all of this, most of your territory is on its own island, meaning you should be quite safe overall. However, even they are challenging to play, but if you like the Skaven or the Tomb Kings, you may find yourself at home here. The rest are of course playable and really fun, but that's where the campaign really gets challenging. I don't want to just say play this faction or that faction. I think something that fits your playstyle may be more preferred, but if you really want my advice, master Rome before you fight Rome. Once you play the game, come back and comment down below. Was I right with this list? Did you enjoy yourself? Leave a like if you enjoyed or found it useful. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more. But for now, until the next one tomorrow's video, MELKOR.